on marble blocks, and the restored bricks. Super clear. Now, let's go here on the right side to reach our entrance to the Roman Forum. Guys, we're going to be up there. You see those things up there? That's the... You have the opium one, which is another side of another hill we have in Rome. So this neighborhood is going up and down in between these three hills, and so that's the reason for which they call it Monte, because it seems like you're going
a mountain.
From one mountain to...
So we're having
now you can see that it's pretty quiet.
our tour today of the Colosseum, the Palatine Hill, and the Roman Forum. So we have Sarah, our guide today.
Neighborhood by Romans, because it's full of bars and restaurants, and as you may be ready,
Sarah is a Roman.
Romans, we love eating and drinking. Yes. Even like food culture is very important. Already mentioned Julius Caesar, as you know, the close friend of ours, but it was actually the Caesar, the right position, but still original. Okay. The big white monument in the main one, you can see over the regional kind of buildings, always with a rectangular shape. Even in that case, guys, keep your expectations low. You're not going to see the body, no hands, not an oval pattern. But you can start seeing of Caesar, okay? And every emperor after him will take the name of Caesar more than personal name.
Is this where Julius Caesar is buried? Huh? Is this where Julius Caesar was buried?
Yeah. Let's say for a second on that side, because you can see here the first triumphal arch, as we say before, of crosses. You can see around here. We're crazy for churches. We have more than 1,000 churches just in the city center. So everything here is a cross. Over there, over there, over there. So it's very common in Rome. Just have some rest. When barbarians arrive, we measure that on top of that height. You can stop for a second. See, guys, you can always drink tap water in Rome. Jerusalem was before.
I can get out.
Here, 10 years before inaugurating the Colosseum, it was already famous because it was the emperor who conquered and destroyed the city of Jerusalem. Now, guys, Senatus Populusque Romanus. So this art has been wanted by everyone in Rome. Okay? It's a very nice art. And let's get closer to the Colosseum. To reach it, family, we're going to do the same road, the ancient Roman like pyramidal shape, small stones, and the same size,
The Colosseum, more commonly known as the Flavian Amphitheatre, stands in the archaeological heart of Rome and welcomes large numbers of visitors daily, attracted by the fascination of its history and its complex architecture. It could hold between 50,000 and 80,000 people. That's the most important Roman amphitheater, as well as the most impressive monument of ancient Rome that has come down to us. Known throughout the world as a symbol of the city, it is also one of the symbols of Italy. The building became known as the Colosseum because of a colossal statue that stood nearby. Until the end of the ancient period, it was used to present spectacles of great popular appeal, such as animal hunts and gladiatorial games. The building was, and still remains today, a spectacle in itself. It is the largest amphitheater in the world, capable of presenting surprisingly complex stage machinery as well as services for spectators. The Colosseum was commissioned and built between AD 70 to 72, and it opened in AD 80. The Colosseum was commissioned by Vespasian, continued by his son Titus. Slaves primarily built the Colosseum under the direction of Roman architects. The Colosseum is 620 by 513 feet, measuring 4 stories high and taking up 6 acres of land. Not everyone knows that the ancient structure of the amphitheater collapsed only half due to the ground on which it rests. In fact, in 1349, a catastrophic earthquake destroyed part of it, making it asymmetrical. A collapse also due to the particular type of subsoil on which it rests.
It's always the same. This place remained the model for every other kind of theater, music hall, and football stadium you can still see. And from here, you have the privilege of seeing
A symbol of the splendor of the empire. The amphitheater has changed its appearance and its function over the centuries, presenting itself as a structured space but open to the Roman community. In 438, with the abolition of the gladiatorial games by the order of Valentinian III, the amphitheater underwent a slow and steady decline. In the Middle Ages and Renaissance, it even became a quarry for building materials, part of it being used for the construction of St. Peter's Basilica. Payong niya? Saan mo kaya? Dapat mag-video taga payong.
Saan mo na video ginawa mo dito?
Oh, na, oh. Face na ito. Yeah. Hello. Welcome to Rome. Welcome to Rome. Emperor Shane.
Empress.
Empress Sharon. Diva Sharon.
Diva Sharon, Diva Hernan.
Diva or Hernan. Hi guys, it's really hot. 34 degrees. I've been putting sunscreen to protect myself from the harsh sunlight. But we made sure that we have water with us. Yeah, water. And we always refill from the water fountains located around the area. Cold, clean, potable water. So we're now going to the metro station, Colosseum metro station. So before we go home, we're gonna go back again to Jollibee as requested by my son before we end the day, because it's really hot and there's a lot of people everywhere. So this concludes our second day in Rome. We had a very nice but very hot day in the Colosseum, in the Palatine Hill and the Roman Forum. So time is 4:30 in the afternoon. We've decided to go back to the hotel now to have some rest. It's a very exhausting day. It wouldn't have been too exhausting if it's not for the hot weather. Even the skies are so clear. So as we go around, we try to find some cover for a shade from the sun. So tomorrow will be our third day in Rome, and tomorrow will be our schedule to visit the Vatican and St. Peter's Basilica. So God willing, the weather would be much cooler, but I'm not sure, because when I check the weather for tomorrow, it could be as high as 34 degrees as well. Anyway, my 2 days here in Rome have made me get used to the hot weather now. So continue watching this video and stay tuned for the next episode. Ciao.